we moved on. Time passed, week or so, because every weekend we was going to the studio. We went back to the studio. I'm driving from Fort Worth. I pick him up in Oak Cliff, take him to South Dallas. Now this day, something strange happened. So we in the studio. There's a little boy in there. The little boy is the son of one of my female partners. And I'm in the booth doing what I do, and I hear a bunch of commotion. I come out the booth, and they telling me, the little boy saying, I'm a boy, Damon. I don't know what that means, but I remember it from the movie Friday. So, it's a studio. People in and out, smoking, drinking, whatever they doing, right? So I ain't put no two and two together, but it wasn't no big thing. Boys kept drinking, boys kept smoking, whatever they was doing. Next, I got another partner. He's a G. He had done some time in the penitentiary, about 300 pounds, about 6 foot, 6'1". He was about to get into it with my partner. They fussing, they fighting, right? No licks being thrown yet. But my big dog is telling him, man, I don't want to hurt you. Man, I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. And I don't want him to hurt him, man. I tell you, I've been riding with this dude, since the 9th grade. But the big dog, I've been knowing him since the 5th grade. He my partner from elementary on up. So I ain't got no parts in that, right? I ain't riding with nobody, right or wrong. No blind loyalty. So I'm trying to figure out what the commotion about. And then my other partner tell me, he says, say, man, Lil A done grabbed on Big Dog love handles. He done grabbed on this man love handles. And my partner have a lot of love handles because he's a big dude. So, man, he grabbed on his love handles. That's why my dog was going to whoop him, because he don't play them games. Like I said, he had been to the penitentiary. He don't play. But again, earlier I'd heard, I'm a boy, Damon. I'm a boy. So I go out there, I break it up. Because what I'm hearing my little partner say is he's saying, if you hit me if you want to, I'll beat your ass. Then he's saying, man, if you hit me, I'm going to call the police. But I'll beat your ass. I'm going to call the police. But it was a mixture of everything. I was so confused, and my partner was finna run up on him. Again, he's a big dude, and I ain't talking about just big and muscular, he's fat. So he wasn't finna do no running. And the other dude, he about 4'11". He wasn't finna do no letting Big Dog catch him. So he gets him a quarter. Watch, I'm going to go to the payphone. This payphone. I'm going to go to the payphone, call 911. Tell him you threatening me. I'm going to send you back to the penitentiary. So I get between them. I said, man, going on with all that, And it took a little longer than that for me to take out the commotion. So I grabbed the little dude. I take him back in the studio, leave my big dog outside so he can calm down. So I'm asking him. I said, say, man, what y'all got going? What's happening? Oh, man, he out there tripping because he's stealing the money. Him and the other partner in there, they stealing the money from all the shows. So, okay, check mark on that. And I left it alone. The engineer said, hey, Trip, it's time for you to do your verse. I go in there to do my verse. I lay it. Then my partner, Lil A, he was supposed to come in there and then do his part on the hook. We were going to, help each other with the ad libs. Man, but it's still commotion. I hear girls coming in, dudes, but it's yelling like it's just some fighting, some friction. But there's loyalty, right? Some partners that know each other. And then the little dude say, I said, man, what you got going, man? Why don't you calm down? You got causing all this commotion, talking about you going to call the police, man. You know he ain't rocking like that. We got boys on here with open cases. And he looked at me, and he looked down, and he looked sad, and he said, well, I'm just going to go out there and fuck the nigga with the biggest dick. And man, when I heard that, now I'm saying this now, and I'm probably going to bleep this, but when I heard that, I leaned on him. I spurred him. Whatever you want to call it. I hit it, man. Because one, we don't talk like that. We don't play like that. I don't understand. I don't understand your journey in the penitentiary. None of that. And Everybody in the booth, everybody in the engineering room, they heard it because they was recording and we was about to do a verse. So my partner, little OG man, came in, tried to break it up. He got between us. Now, he says, man, what's going on in here? When I'm mad, I can't talk. I'm stuttering. And before I can get that stutter out, I leaned again. But this time, I done called OG man, and I done called him because he's in the middle. And both of them done dropped to the floor. The mics done broke. The speaker done fell down. I mean, unfortunately, I did some damage. So fast forward about the fight, because I ain't on no tough stuff. So my partner, the engineer, threw little A out and said, hey man, just go home. You know, catch a ride, catch a bus, whatever. And then me, man, I was I was upset. So I just, I jumped in the lack. I headed on back to Fort Worth. I get a call later, man. And they say some girls had came in right after I left. And they said, that's him. That's him. They saw little A before we got on the bus. They said, he was tampering with our nephew. He was molesting our nephew. We finally found him. They was calling their cousins up to come to the studio to do something to him. So all of this commotion, all in one day, and all related to sexual things, I believe, and intoxication and stuff. He had allegations, some serious allegations, and there was people that pulled up to the studio with receipts. Now, he had reached out to my partner, who didn't know the whole scoop, didn't know why I mopped him, and he was trying to tell him a whole different story. He was telling him, oh man, Trip was drunk. That's why he spurred me, whatever. And when my partner called me, he's like, man, that's Lil A, man. We've been rocking since the 9th grade, man. Call him, man. Let's go chop it up. Until I told him about the allegations. And my partner heard the same allegations from his female cousin. I was no longer riding with him, right or wrong. I say this to say, riding with him, right or wrong, I didn't do that. That was the last day that I ever talked to Lil A. He called me a couple of times after that. I never answered the phone. He called me at work. I never answered the phone. Today, I don't know if the boy dead or alive. So I tell this story to say, yes, there's family members. I got daughters. I have sons. There's certain things, I'm riding with them right or wrong. If it's school, a report, whatever that is, we'll figure that out. That's that loyalty, unconditional love, agape. But there's certain things you do, man, you on your own. You're a pedophile, you on your own. You raping women, you on your own. You stealing out of granted purses and all that, you on your own. Because that's where that morality that we talked about come from. That invisible line that you're not supposed to cross. And when you cross that line, man, who am I to say I'm riding with you right or wrong? There's too many allegations. So to Diddy, his friends, Jason Derulo, Boosie, everybody saying that people need to be riding with him anyway. I guess, man, I don't have blind loyalty. What about you?